Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Now I'm going to try this one more time because evidently my last live didn't nobody hear a word I said. And I was asking, could they hear me and stuff? And I typed it in the chat. And honey, I did my whole little spiel and didn't a word. They didn't hear a word I said. I guess I have to wait to see if somebody come in here that was in the last live to see if they heard anything I said. Cause if they heard me, I don't have to repeat what I'm gonna say on this. What I said on that live. Child, ain't nobody even coming in the chat. I guess they said that fool. I sit up here all that time and she didn't. We couldn't hear nothing that she said. But child, yeah. Now I did the last live. It was called like Sleepless in Seattle. Just my fast saying, can you hear me? I did it on two lives. Can you hear me now? Okay. Just my 5 cent. Hey, Rob S. Child, I did that whole live while ago and didn't see it to the end of it. I didn't have no sound. And so y'all couldn't hear me when I came and let you guys know to go over to. I did one of them short lives earlier when the captain went live. So y'all didn't hear that one either. Child, ain't that something? Well, see, I looked on my computer and it was a red light on. Like when I quit the last live and I clicked that off and then I came live to see if that worked, to see if that you guys could hear me. So I must have hit that button some kind of way early today. Oh my Lord, honey, getting old is an MFer, okay? So let me start back over. I'm glad I didn't erase the stuff I had wrote down because a lot of times when I be live, I be erasing the stuff that I've talked about because I get it kind of get mixed up. Well, let me start again. Um, Tracy World is having a sweet potato pie contest November the 10th. And that's just in a couple of days, okay? And Lemon is having a For the Love of Happy Life, and he's going to have another show, For the Love of Verla. And they're YouTubers that are looking for love. I don't know a whole lot about it, but when I find out the dates, if it's something that you're going to be interested in, you're more than welcome to go there and see the dating show. Now, as far as the debate show, I don't think I'm gonna go through with that. But, I'm not really interested in that. So it's other things on YouTube I'd rather watch. So on that, I'm gonna, I'll probably go in there and hit the like, say hi, and then hit the door. Because I don't want to do that. And like I said, there's some things I just don't like to do, like a lot of them contests and stuff. I don't want to do that. You know, I'll wait till it's over and look at the see who won, and that's about all I got. You know. Okay, I'm going in the more 3B sector, and the first thing I have on here is that 357 he drugged Justin, and Justin is the guy that's from the Mo 3B sector, and he like to pull his wee wee out. When he get mad or don't, whatever he going through, and he also show his ass. Okay, why they do that kind of stuff, that P bomb and shit, I don't understand it, but I'm just saying. Okay, and so Broadway cussed him out, and he drug Big Reed, and they've been into it before Big Baby shower. They've been going back and forth, and they still have not cooled off between 357 Duck, which is his brother, and Big Reed. Okay, because the other day Big Reed he jumped on Jackie, and then I heard he jumped on Big Baby. You know, and he was wanting Jackie to pull up and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. Oh my lord! And y'all, you wasn't even into it with them ladies, but now they into it. Okay. Well, when Broadway he showed a picture, but it didn't have the person's head on it. It had like from the neck down, and you could tell it was a man, and he had a cell phone like it was like on his lapel. I've never seen nothing like it. It was like one of them old timey big phones. Okay. And so Broadway been dragging that and saying that now that's Big Reed daddy come to find out. I don't know how the man look in the face or anything like that. I just know the chest down. And Big Reed he said that Freaky C look more like Big Reed daddy than Big Reed do. And he was saying, what the hell, Freaky C looking like your daddy and you don't even look like your daddy. And he was saying that his daddy pacemaker phone that he had on his lapel of his little suit. He said that was a pacemaker. Oh shit! And Swedish Brown used to hang around like Mahaya's, and she, him, her and 357 they made up after she had her camera slip and all of that. Well, I noticed lately she haven't been over there. She haven't been at Mahaya's and she haven't been at 357, and those were her hangouts. But I know she be in the black sector at Buddy Lee's a lot. She like it over there. She seemed to fit in. She seems happy. So, like in the Mo 3B sector, she was getting drug everywhere. So maybe she just found a better crowd for her. A crowd that she could fit in because they seem to accept her. So, everybody grown in here. You do what you want to do. If you want to change, change up, just change up. So, and 357 say that I don't know if he heard this come out of her mouth or not, but he said that that Swedish Brown had called him fake. See what else. Big Reed and Duck, they are still into it, and I mean they have been dragging. Do you hear me? They've been dragging the hell out of each other. They've been him and Duck 357 and Big Lack. I mean Big Reed. I don't know when this gonna be over. I don't think it's gonna be over. You know, unless somebody apologizes, but I really don't see them guys doing that. You know, I really don't. So I think they it's up and it's stuck with them. Okay, now the reason I named this here Sleepless in Seattle is because Brandon, he's a ladies' man. He has several ladies, okay? And he have a wife. He went back home to his wife. He left Texas and went back to his wife. And he been up there a little over a month, you know. He seemed happy and stuff. Um, well, yesterday when I was over there at his live yesterday morning, uh Callie was up there, and that's one of his lady friends. And then this Asian lady, she's another one that he see, you know, that's on YouTube. Well, every once in a while, like when different people talking on the panel, you know, I kept hearing like Seattle and Seattle was coming up, and Callie was saying something about Seattle, and then she would shut up, and then they everybody be talking again, and then she would throw that Seattle out there, and I was saying Seattle, that's what Brandon at, and this and that, and then come to find out, Asia flew to Seattle to spend time with Brandon, and I was saying, damn, and so then Cali girl started telling Brandon that her and Cali girl, her and Asia been on the phone, and Asia been saying that Brandon is dusty and that he broke and all kind of stuff. That's what Cali was telling Brandon. And then Brandon started dragging Asia a little bit, but he didn't drag her real bad, okay? And Brandon said he was gonna get to the bottom of this. And then while this a lot of the stuff was going on, it came out that Callie and Asia should be on the phone with each other naked, like on FaceTime. And I was saying, what kind of shit is they act like they don't really care for each other on YouTube, but off YouTube, they spend a lot of time on the phone and they be looking at each other's bodies and stuff. And I was saying, oh. And then I was wondering if Callie was saying the stuff to telling on if Callie was telling on Asia, was she jealous because Asia was in Seattle, or was she jealous of trying to break Asia and him up? Because if they got a relationship where they seen each other naked and stuff, why would you tell him? Or do you want her for yourself? One of y'all want the lady for yourself? Golly, I don't get it, child. My head, it was swimming. And so then, like after I left Brandon's, people started moving around because Brandon had went off, and but Asia was going to different people chat, different lives, and getting on the panel, and people were just dragging her, was saying, "You all the way up and say, what you got your ass up there for? You know that man married, and you gonna be sitting up in that room by yourself, and all that kind of shit." They was having a field day on her, and then today when I went to Jackie's, and she was on the stand on the thing then, and she was talking about effing him and all that kind of stuff. And I was saying, shit. So I went to Skull Mysterious, and they was over there talking about, Asia being there, and different one was dragging her and stuff, but she wasn't over there. She didn't go to Mysterious. I left her over there, Jackie's, and went back over to Mysterious. And so it was some person named Fry Nick or something like that. When they was talking about the situation that Brandon has going with the ladies, and one of them happened to be in St. Seattle. That so he put in the chat, he or she put in the chat that, have y'all heard about what happened when he went to Florida to see her? That they got put out the hotel. And they was then it led to they was sleeping outside, and um they was sleeping on the overpasses and under overpasses and all that kind of bullshit. And I said, oh. And so, Brandon, he dropped down, and he was saying it wasn't like that. But I explained it to y'all when I go live. But it wasn't no sleeping on no overpass. It wasn't no sleeping outside when I was in Florida. And somebody say, "Well, did y'all sleep in the car?" And he was like, "What car?" And he went on about his business, honey. And I stayed over there for a little while longer. And then every once in a while, he would drop down out the sky. And he was supposed to have went live at like 9:30, but honey, he didn't go live till about 2. You know, and so he had a big crowd over there and stuff. And so he was telling about his adventures in Florida. And so when he first came on, he said that he was not gonna drag Asia. Asia. He wasn't gonna drag her if they made a deal that if she gave him some good head, that he wouldn't drag her. Well, he said the head wasn't no good. So he said he was gonna drag the hell out of her. And that's what he was doing. So then he said like the when he was on his way there on the bus, that she had got put out of her room, her hotel room. So when he got there, they didn't really have nowhere to go, and she took him to one of her friends' house and left him for a while. So I guess she went and got some money some kind of way because they wound up at the motel. But then the next day they had to get out of there again. So I'm thinking it was like checkout time, because he was saying we had to pack all our shit up and this and that. And so they packed the stuff up, his stuff and her stuff, and then they, went out to try to get an Uber or whatever. And he said that she told him, "Will you be cool right here? Like somewhere outside with the things, they things." She said, "I got to go to Walmart to get us something to drink." So he left. She left him there, wherever the outside was, and went to Walmart to do what she had to do to get the drinks and stuff and come back. And he said then they wind up at another one of her friends' house, and he was like in the sitting room or the den or whatever, the living room, and they went outside, but they kept him and left him in the house. And he said when he was in there, that a door opened like down the hallway, and out ran 3 cats. And he said he almost shit on himself because he's terrified of cats. And he said they were just running every kind of way you could think of. That he was scared to death. And he said finally she came back and got him, and I think they went back to the motel. Now he was there a week, so that's like a vacation from hell. When you get there in the West stay and doing all this kind of shuffling and shit, you know what I'm saying? I would have had a heart attack. Down the came way from Texas to Florida. Oh my God, Jesus. Some of these people become some of the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh my Lord. And he said that He said that he looked like he was homeless when he was outside in Florida. He said he looked like a homeless panhandler. That boy had me laughing. And the more he was talking about it, the madder he was getting. Oh my God, Jesus. Let me see what else he said. And when Callie and Asia was exposing each other yesterday on the panel, Callie said that Asia said that Brandon been having sex with Big Baby. And somebody went and got Big Baby, and she came and she wanted to know what the hell was going on. Y'all need to keep my name out this shit. I don't want Brandon. Me and him ain't never did nothing. And we ain't gonna never do nothing. Plus, I'm not gonna have sex with anybody that had sex with 88. Now that's what Big Baby said now. Oh my God. Um and then like in the chat, it was like different little squabbles. And Brandon noticed that Gigi and Krishan Wolf was going back and forth. And he was like, "Hey, what's going on? And y'all want to come up here and sell it or whatever?" So Gigi got up there and she drilled the hell out of Wolf. And he got up there for a little while, but he jumped back down. And she said that he don't like that. She said that he used to call her his sister, but then he turned over on her one night and start calling her hoes and stuff, and different things out of her name. And she said it's because that she hang around with Mahaya, which like Cupcake said that too, that he had did her like that. Cupcake said that a couple of months ago. So, I like Wolf. I ain't got no problem with him and TT, but I do hang around at Mahaya's. And, I don't know. Because I like how his voice sound, and hope him and TT, have their relationship blossom. And I don't know, child. One thing that got settled no, I'm going to just say kind of got settled. Because Royalty and Krishan Wolf and TT, they've been into it like over a year. Well, Brandon asked uh, Royalty like to stand down, just ignore them, don't drag them no more, don't have nothing, don't do nothing. Can you do that for me? And then she said yes. So maybe that will go away, but I doubt it because stuff don't be that easy, especially when the other party don't. You know, you don't get both of them to agree. So I don't think that's gonna work, but I hope it do, child. Let me see what else. And Asia's gonna be in Seattle for a week. I don't know how many days she been there. And Duck got into it. Now I don't know this person. I see him around because I think the first time I noticed the person was at Broadway's, and the name is Free T. I don't know much about her or anything like that, but I do know she hit panels sometime where her and Duck was up into it over there at Brandon's. And somebody brought off the stage, because their argument went on and on and on. Then they would stop and they would start back up. And so that last time somebody brought her down because they wanted to hear more about Asia and Callie and Brandon. They wanted to really, that's what everybody over there to hear. They really ain't want to hear a whole bunch of that other riff raff. And I don't know if I told y'all this because I know I said on the last live about Callie and Asia. the relationship they have is like kind of weird. And then, like I said, they be looking at each other butt naked on the phone. So, honey, I don't know what the hell going on with them, with her, with Cali girl, Cali Kitchen, Asia, which they call her Candace sometime too, and Brandon. I don't know what the hell they got going. I ain't gonna try to figure it out either. Okay, okay, and Gigi and Kershawn, they into it. And okay, now I'm going to the beef sector. Now this is all I've seen today, and I haven't been in the beef sector a whole lot. But it don't look like a whole bunch of people went live today. But I don't know. I seen Pizarro had just went live not too long ago, and I'm gonna run over there and see what she's talking about. But honey, YouTube camera was going off like a rocket this morning. And see, she had a live. First, she did like a premiere. Then she had a live, and she really didn't sound like she was like off into the live, you know. And I think it might have lasted maybe an hour, but it was like it wasn't nothing like. Well, I didn't say the whole thing. I stayed about 30 minutes, and I went back over to the Mo3 sector. But then I noticed that she went live again, and honey, when she came back live, she was going off like a rocket. And whoever she was going off to, she told him, "Don't you come in my chat and don't you say nothing to me. God damn it, and this and that and that." I like to hear her cuss. But honey, she was cussing like a sailor. And I don't know who it was to. I I I maybe tomorrow, I'll put it in the chat when she go live. Who was you cussing out? Well, she might not tell me. Well, honey, she was cussing. And I thought that was funny. And Lemon having that debate thing that's gonna happen. I'm not interested in debates, and just like I said about the contest, some things I just don't want to do, and I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I go through there and say, hit the like button, and hey, and I'm gonna hit the door, cause I don't know them people, and it ain't gonna be nothing I want to hear them talk about debating. That's just me now. I hope it turn out. I hope we get 2,000 people in the chat. But that's just something that I'm not interested in, which I'm not interested in a lot of things on YouTube. Hey, Kishana, just my 5 cent. Vibrant love, love. Y'all, I did that whole live while ago, and I didn't have now sound. And just my 5 cents said I did my little 5 minute live earlier. Didn't have no sound. Ain't that ignorant? Old. Well, I done got old. I am old. Rob is. But yeah, um, that's about all that's going on. Um, on that's it. And like I said, I will be going around um to see if I missed anything in the beef sector. I'm gonna run through, and like I said, I'm gonna go over there for Zaros and watch Lemon later on. I guess that's about it, child. But I'm gonna get up out of here, and I promise I'll try to do better and not do the whole damn live on silent. Is that hey BT? But hey Sarah. But I'm putting to get up out of here, and hopefully I have more to talk to you guys about tomorrow. But honey, that's all I got. I guess I could catch up on some videos I didn't, have them watch, and we could discuss that. But ooh, child, I did a whole damn live and didn't have man, Mike wasn't on one nothing. Y'all couldn't hear me. Ooh, child. This is the first time I had to redo a live. But I think the first one that I did was better. But that's neither here or there. Ooh, child. If y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button for me. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.